We got him, ladies and gentlemen. Donald Trump's tax records have finally been put in the hands of the New York District Attorney. You might remember that late last week, the Supreme Court made a decision. Donald Trump can't keep shielding his tax returns from the New York District Attorney and the grand jury that has been convened. Donald Trump has fought for years, and it has taken years to make this a reality. Trump has fought for years to keep his tax returns secret. Why has he done it? We don't know. Presumably, Donald Trump has made the calculation, maybe accurately, that what is in the tax returns getting out is far worse for him than the criticisms for keeping the tax returns secret. In any case, prosecutors now have the tax returns as of Monday. They got them just hours after the Supreme Court said no to the Trump final appeal for keeping those records private. This includes millions of pages of documents, according to sources, which include Trump's tax returns going from January of 2011 to August of 2019, financial statements, engagement agreements, documents relating to the preparation of his tax returns, work papers, communications related to the tax returns. And this is a treasure trove of information. Now, as a reminder, none of this legally is to be released to the public. The release of these tax returns and other financial records are to New York prosecutors for the purposes of investigation and use with the grand jury that has been convened. Now, is it possible that these documents will be leaked? Of course. Of course. I'm not counting significantly on that, particularly when it's widely known where they would have come from. This is the only entity now that has had these documents turned over to them. I think that the risk would be high of deliberately leaking them. Could they leak in some other way? Yeah, maybe. At this point, it's less about at this point, I don't think even if they were to leak, no matter what's in them, I don't think it would have a significant impact. But there is still sort of just a curiosity that I have, like what is in them that is so bad that Donald Trump didn't want them released. And we've speculated before. One of the revelations of Trump's tax returns could be one that would simply affect Trump from the standpoint of vanity, that the tax returns may reveal that Donald Trump is not nearly as wealthy as he has claimed to be. And that would be a reason for Trump to want to keep them hidden, more for vanity than for any kind of legal repercussions. However, it is conceivable that these tax returns would reveal even more deception from Donald Trump about the value of assets when it's advantageous to inflate the value versus when it's advantageous to downplay the value. And it could get Donald Trump into financial trouble. It could expose certain liabilities or other connections that Donald Trump has, although much of that would really be in a financial disclosure more than in tax returns. So there's still a question mark as to what exactly would be there. But we simply won't know if and until we actually get these documents released. So they are now in the hands of New York prosecutors. Once the Supreme Court ruled, it happened very, very quickly. And we will see ultimately if we learn more about their contents. I'm not holding my breath, but I would be fascinated. Today's show is sponsored by an excellent audio book called Takeover: How a Conservative Student Club Captured the Supreme Court. This is the latest audiobook from Noah Feldman. It just came out. And Feldman actually narrates the audiobook himself. Noah Feldman, of course, is a Harvard law professor and constitutional scholar. You may remember him from his prominent role in Trump's impeachment #1. And the book Takeover looks at how the Federalist Society became the most powerful legal organization in the country. 6 of the 9 current Supreme Court justices are current or former members of the Federalist Society. And Takeover dives into what the organization is, what it stands for, its relationship with American politics. The Federalist Society is an organization anyone in my audience should be aware of. And the audiobook has a ton of excellent insight into it and the role it plays. I really enjoyed listening to the audiobook. I think anybody in my audience would as well. So grab Takeover by Noah Feldman. The audiobook is just $4.99 and you can get it at davidpakman.com/takeover or wherever you buy audiobooks.